It's Wednesday, folks.
Man, this is gonna be a fun day.
During the show, it gets crazy in here.
Yeah, you break all the rules.
If you think you're laying around all summer, you got another thing coming.
I thought you were gonna lifeguard at the pool again. Dude, that job sucked.
All of these jobs suck.
The first order of business is to blame everything on the guy before me.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. This is not going to be good for ticket sales to his shows. Bill Cosby admitted in a 2005 deposition that he obtained Quaaludes with the intent of giving them to young women he wanted to have sex with. He admitted giving the sedative to at least one woman. The Associated Press went to court to compel the release of the documents, and they were made public Monday. Cosby's lawyers had objected on the grounds that it would embarrass their client. The 77-year-old comedian was testifying under oath in a lawsuit filed by a former Temple University employee. He testified he gave her 3 half pills of Benadryl. Cosby settled that sexual abuse lawsuit for undisclosed terms in 2006. More than a dozen women have since accused him of sexually assaulting them. Some believe they were also drugged. Cosby has never been criminally charged, and most of the accusations are barred by statutes of limitations. Still, very disturbing. The U.S. women's national soccer team is basking in the glow of the new FIFA World Cup trophy they claimed with a win over Japan on Sunday. And the match drew a huge TV audience. Fox reported on Monday that Sunday's World Cup final had the highest rating ever for a soccer game in the U.S. on a single network. While roughly 17 million American viewers tuned in to the start of Sunday's game, that number quickly grew to 22 million an hour later and reached almost 23 million people 90 minutes after the start. Well, Kourtney Kardashian has broken up with Scott Disick. It was a tough decision for her, and by her, I mean the show's producers. A New York 9/11 firefighter won $5 million in the New York State Lottery. But remember, Kim Kardashian is worth $85 million. So, the world still sucks. Breaking news now, due to the financial crisis, all Greek weddings are now small and thin. So many people have jumped the White House fence recently that the Secret Service is putting metal spikes on it. It's impenetrable, unless you use a ladder. In Oregon, there are now more marijuana dispensaries than there are McDonald's. However, those McDonald's are doing amazing business. A thinner version of the Oreo cookie is coming out. That's great because the regular Oreo cookie was just way too big, replied not one single American. Apparently, they have less calories than the regular ones, which I hope means that I'll feel less guilty when I eat the entire bag. A thief dressed as an armored guard walked out of Walmart with $75,000. You think that a Walmart employee would have become suspicious when he drove off in a Dodge Dart. Rory McIlroy, the #1 golfer in the world, is having to cancel tournament appearances after he sprained his ankle while playing soccer. That was stupid. You don't see Serena Williams risking injury by playing shortstop for the Yankees, do you? A new study finds that kids who smoke marijuana as an experiment are less likely to move on to harder drugs than kids who smoke marijuana out of boredom. My question remains, what if a kid gets bored with experimenting? Drones are getting popular on farms now that the government has loosened restrictions. Old MacDonald had a joystick, E-I-E-I-O. And according to a new study, 73% of men nickname their junk. I don't, but the women I sleep with do, and their nickname for it is extremely disappointing. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out the Being Frank Show, starring Frank D'Angelo, live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on NSS.